Repeated, consistent, pervasive discrimination.
Civil rights attorney John Marco alleging racial discrimination at the Eddie Merlot's in Bloomfield Hills. Former chef James Gaines and a female server say it was so unbearable they couldn't continue to work there.
I tried to block out the racism so that I could continue to support my family. However,
Gaines, too emotional to discuss the alleged discrimination, detailed at length in this lawsuit filed in Oakland County and supported with multiple affidavits from former employees who say they witnessed racist behavior on the part of General Manager Curtis Nordine.
Comments made by the manager of wanting to shove watermelon down the throats of little black boys and girls. If they believed they had an African-American guest, and make comments about CPT, which stood for Colored People's Time.
Marco says they referred to Sundays as Hat Day, mocking women of color who came to dine after attending church, and says black people were seated in a separate section at the restaurant and assigned servers who were also black.
They called the white section the, quote, money section of Eddie Merlot's, implying that African Americans couldn't afford to be there and wouldn't give tips.
By July, Gaines and his colleagues say they gave management an ultimatum.
the hardest thing for me has been that I gave Eddie Merlot's and Mr. Nordine every opportunity to fix their behavior, and nothing ever was done.
Gaines says when he and his colleagues threatened to quit if things didn't change, they were offered a raise instead, but they didn't take it.
The response from management was, I can't change. I'm not going to change. Too bad. 6 people walked out. They stood up. 4 white people joined with their African-American coworkers for what was right and stood up and walked out in protest.
Marco says there's been no apology, just denials on the part of the restaurant, now being sued for violations of the Elliott Larson Civil Rights Act. The attorney now boycotting the restaurant and seeking millions in damages.
Many millions upon millions of dollars. We can't give any of these individuals their jobs back. We gave Eddie Merlot's the opportunity to do the right thing.
As for Chef James Gaines, Marco says it's cost him dearly.
It's devastated him not only from a financial perspective and his family with his career, but it's devastated him emotionally.
A spokesperson for Eddie Merlot's declined to comment, citing pending litigation, but said Eddie Merlot's is a discrimination-free workplace and they take the allegations seriously.
This is real. This stuff still does exist. And just like Eddie Merlot's, many of us don't want to recognize it. We don't want to admit it. We don't want to acknowledge it. But it's going on, and it's real to real people.
In Bloomfield Hills, Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.